Today I'm going to go over the Taekwondo Poomsae pattern Taegeuk Pal Jang, number 8. And if you want to know more about the history of these Poomsaes and patterns, I've put a link in the description below. Tae means bigness and Guk means eternity. Thus, Taegeuk is limited by neither time nor space. It has no end, no form, and therefore contains the essence of all things. Taegeuk Pal Jang represents the Gon, principle of Pelway. Gon symbolizes the earth and is the infinite concentration of energy, being the receptive substance into which the heavenly light and energy of Kion enters to realize the form of the physical world. Gon is mother, from which all life comes, and as such tests our knowledge, acting as a summation and a review of the basic elements of Taekwondo, as well as a foundation for the coming black belt forms. Taegeuk Pal Jang, number 8. Taegeuk Poomsae Pal Jang, number 8, with explanation of moves. To start with, we start in the Chumbi position. From here, I'm going to move my left foot forward into a back stance, and we're doing a double midsection block. So I'm going to step with my left, my hand comes round and out and back down into that back stance, double section block. From here, I'm going to step out with my left foot into a forward stance, and we're going to follow through with a reverse punch midsection with the right hand. So I'm stepping out, my hands are all covered, protecting myself, and then I swap them over into that reverse punch midsection. From here, I'm going to step with my right foot with a front kick, face section, this leg. At the same time, when that's in the mid-air and I've done the kick, I'm going to follow through with my left foot and same again, do a front kick, face section, but I key up at the same time, and I am jumping up. I'm not going to be jumping forward, I'm literally just going to be stepping one step forward with this. When I'd land in a forward stance with my left foot forward, and we're doing a midsection inward block with my left hand. So from here, I kick. As I bring it back, I kick with my right foot. So, go kick. Now I land in that forward stance, my hands are already chambered, and we come through then with the left hand midsection block. From here, I'm going to follow through with my right hand in a reverse punch midsection, and then I follow through again with my left hand front punch, same again, midsection. From here, I step forward with my right foot into a forward stance, and we do a front punch with my right hand midsection. From this point, I'm going to turn 180 degrees all the way around to my back, and I'm going to go into it's like a forward stance, but my feet are angled at a 30-degree angle, and we're doing a single mountain block. So from here, my hands cross, they're chambered. As you see, my right foot is already now angled at a 30-degree angle. I'm going to step out into that distance of like the forward stance. As I'm stepping out, my right hand comes back up and my left hand comes back down into that single mountain block. Now, from here, I'm going to turn my feet round to face the wall at 90-degree angle over here. and I'm going to be doing into a forward stance, and I'm going to do a pull strike with my right hand up into the actual chin. And we do this to the count of 8. So I'm pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're turning and pulling at the same time. So when you finish, you're doing the actual strike and you're in that forward stance. From here, I'm going to step back up with my right foot. My right foot steps back up across my left foot and goes in front of it. And my hands then change, getting in the ready position to then step back out. So from here, I step up, my foot comes in front of my left foot, and my hand's already chambered, ready to step out. You'll notice my left foot is already angled at a 30-degree angle. From here, I'm going to step out to my right hand side into that forward stance with the feet angled at 30 degrees, and we do the single mountain block. So as I'm stepping out, I'm doing the actual block all in one motion, like so. So when I finish it, my feet are angled at the 30-degree angle, and I'm doing the single mountain block, looking in the direction where I'm going. From here, we do the same again. We do the pull through strike to the face section with my left hand, and I'm turning my feet into that forward stance with my right foot forward. And we do it to the count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, I'm going to step all the way around with my right foot 90 degrees back round, and we're going to be facing back up the room in a back stance, left foot forward, and we do the double knife hand block. So from here, I'm coming round, I'm stepping, my left foot stays the same, I step back with my right foot into the back stance, and my then hands come back down into the knife hand block. From here, I will step forward with my left foot into a forward stance, and we're going to do a reverse punch midsection with my right hand. I'm stepping out, and we're doing the reverse punch. From here, I'm going to kick with my right foot, front snap kick face section, and I'll bring it back down to where my foot is at the moment. From there, then I will then step back with my left foot into a tiger stance, and we do an inward palm block with the right hand. So from here, I chamber, I kick, I'm kicking face section, and I put it back down to where it actually was. From this point here, my hands are already in that protecting position. I'm going to step back with my left foot. As I'm stepping back with my left foot into that tiger stance, my hands come round and back through into that palm block. So I finish tiger stance, palm block, right hand midsection. From here, I'm going to turn to the left 90 degrees, and we do a tiger stance, left foot forward, double knife hand block. Now, from this point, I'm going to kick with my left foot, front snap kick, face section, the knee comes up high. From there, then when I'd land and put it into a forward stance, and then we will then do a reverse punch with the right hand. So I kick, you kick it as high as you can. As you land, you come in that forward stance. As I'm landing, I do the reverse punch midsection with my right hand. I'm now going to step back with my left foot back into that tiger stance, left foot forward, and we do the palm block with our left hand, like so. From here, I'm going to turn all the way around 180 degrees to my right hand side. I'm going to go into a tiger stance, right foot forward, and we're doing double knife hand block. While I'm doing them, pivoting on the balls of my feet, my hand comes up and round and over, and they finish in that tiger stance, double knife hand block. From here, I'm going to then kick with my right foot, front snap kick, face section, make sure the knee comes up. As I put it down in front, I then land in that forward stance, and we do the reverse punch with the left hand. So kick, you put it down. As you're landing, you're coming through with the left to the midsection, reverse punch. From here, I'm going to step back up with my right foot into the tiger stance, right foot forward. We do the inward palm block with our right hand. So I'm stepping up. As I'm stepping up, my hands are protecting, getting in the position. And as I finish the block, my hand comes through and pulls back to finish the actual block. From here, I'm going to turn 90 degrees to go back down the room. We're going to step back out with my right foot into a back stance, and we do a low section, double low section block with my right hand. So from here, my hands come up, I step in and out. As I'm stepping out into that back stance, my balls at my feet, are pivoting, and I finish back stance, low section, double block. From here, I'm going to kick with my left foot. I'm going to chamber it and kick with my left foot, and we leave it in the mid-air, and then from there we're going to kick with the actual right foot, and at the same time we then key up. As we land and put it down in front, we land in a forward stance, right foot forward, and we then do a inward block with my right hand. So from here, I chamber, I kick, I bring it back. From here, I jump and kick and key up. And when I land in that forward stance, and from there then we do the inward block with the right hand. And the distance that we've just moved one step. So we're not jumping and kicking and moving forward too far. We're just kind of kicking up and moving one step forward. From here, I'll do the reverse punch with my left hand midsection in the same stance, a forward stance, followed then by the front punch midsection with my right hand. From here, I'm going to step 90 degrees behind me with my left foot into a back stance. We're doing a single knife hand block with the left hand. So from here, I'm stepping round. As you see, my hands are in the right position. As I step round and out, my hands come back through, and we're back into that back stance, single knife hand block. From here, I'm going to step out with my left foot into a forward stance, and I'm going to follow through with my right hand into an elbow strike. So from here, I'm stepping out. As I'm stepping out, my right hand comes through, elbow strike, face section. From there then, same hand, right hand, I'm going to do a back fist, face section, just below, you're hitting the pillar, just below the actual nose. From here, I'm still in the forward stance. I'll follow through with a front punch, midsection with my left hand. So from here, I turn it over, my right hand, and then I come back through. So my hands are then twisting as they come back through, and we do the punch. From here, I'm going to step all the way around 180 degrees, round to my right hand side. I'm going to step into a back stance, right foot forward, and then we do a single knife hand block with my right hand. So from here, I step, my back foot comes back, my left foot stays where it is. I chamber my hands in the right position as I come back through and out into the back stance, right foot forward, right hand, knife hand, single knife hand block. From here, I'm going to step out with my right foot into a forward stance, and we follow through with the left hand elbow strike. So my hands come over protect, and we come through elbow strike, face section. We're going to follow through with a back fist, same again, face section just below the piltrim where you're hitting, below the nose with the left hand. And we're still in this forward stance. And then from here, I'm going to follow through now with my right hand into a front punch midsection. Now from here, we step up with our left foot back into that chumbi position, like so. My hands then go down by my side and my left foot comes in, and then we bow. what I'd like to do now is go through and give you some tips which will hopefully help you when practicing this actual Poomsae. When you're going down the room at the very beginning, doing the actual double kick, the double kick, as it says, the double front snap kick with the right foot first and then the actual left foot, and it's one straight after the other, and remember to key up with the left. Now as you land directly straight into that forward stance. So from here you jump up, but when you're jumping up not really forward, because we're only going to be going that one step distance. So from here it's hit and land, you see, so I've only gone that one step distance forward, and as I land straight back down, I land in that forward stance. And remembering your key up in with the actual left foot. Now when you get to the actual top of the room, you're going to then turn around to the right hand side. Now you're going to turn into, as I said, it's like a forward stance, but the feet are angled at a 30-degree angle. So from here, let's see, yes, so I've landed at the front. From here, I'm turning. As I'm turning, I'm chambering my hands to get them ready into that right position. As I'm stepping out, my feet are stepping out, and my feet are pointed at a 30-degree angle, facing outwards. And at the same time, I've done the actual block itself. So it's like a low section block with the left hand, and I'm doing that single mounting block with my right hand. Now, the level of the single mounting block is where the wrist is. That wrist should be the same height as my piltrum, just below where my nose is, like so. So it's like this. And the other way to remember it as well is it's all in one straight line. So my feet are out, my block is here, like so. It's all in one straight line. Just this one straight line. So it's not out to the side, it's just in that one straight line, and you're looking in the direction of the actual block. Now from here, the next move, we're going to pull. We're pulling with the actual left hand, and we're then pushing, we're then striking with the right hand, and we're striking up to the chin. So from here, it also then takes 8 seconds. So as I'm pulling and pushing, I'm pivoting on the balls of my feet and turning. So from here, we're like this. And so just remember, you're actually kind of like grabbing something and pull it towards you. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it comes round and up. And when you finish, the fist is level with the actual piltrum here. And my left hand is on my shoulder. It's not touching the shoulder, it's just in front of the actual shoulder itself, like so. Now, from this point, we then turn and go back round, and we go back into the middle where we're doing that back stance double knife hand block. So from here, I then step out and just do the reverse punch into the forward stance. Now, this next part is then when we're going to kick. We kick with the actual right foot, front snap kick face section. And when you bring it back down, you bring it back down into the same position where you took it from. So from here, I chamber, I kick, and I put it back down where I actually brought it from. From there then, I'm going to step back with my left foot into then the actual tiger stance, so like so. So you notice my right foot stays the same, and it's just my left foot that moves back into the tiger stance, and you bring the right hand in to do the actual block. So if we're from here, we're going to then kick, back, step, and like so, okay? One of the next parts is then when we're going to the actual side. So from here, we've turned, we've gone into then the actual, same again, tiger stance, double knife hand block. From here, we're going to do the front snap kick with the left foot. The one thing with this is making sure you try to get your knee as high as possible. So it's a front snap kick face section, but you want to make sure you bring your knee up. So it's up. So you're bringing the knee up as high as you can to do that front snap kick, like so. Kick, as you land in that forward stance, reverse punch, and then you come back into that tiger stance, like so. Now, when we're finishing, we're going back down the actual room itself. And when we've gone back down the actual room, so from here, we've turned around, we're going back down, we're in that back stance. Now, from here, what we're going to do with this double kick, you kick first with the left foot, you kick, extend it and bring it back, and you hold it there. And then from there then, you then jump up with the right foot to do that front snap kick with the actual right foot kiaping at the same time. So from here I turn, I kick and bring it back. When I bring it back, I keep it here, and then I jump and kick and kiap with the right foot and kiap and then land. And as you land in that forward stance and don't move. So if we try it, so from here, kick, back, here, and then land at the same time. And once we've done it at the very end, we've then turned, we've gone into that single knife hand block back stance. From here, then we need to make sure a couple of things is that the single knife hand block, the height of it is shoulder height, where the fingers are. From here, as I step out with the left foot into the forward stance, and we do the elbow strike. Now, the elbow strike, okay, the height of the elbow strike is my chin. So that's what I'm aiming with the elbow strike, is my actual chin height. Then from there, then we do the back fist. We're doing the back fist, and the aiming and the height of the back fist, we're aiming them for the philtrum, just below the nose. There is a slight difference in the height between the two. This is at the chin height, this is at the philtrum height, just slightly a little bit higher. So there are some tips to hopefully take and use when you're practicing this actual Poomsae. And that is the Taegeuk Poomsae pattern, which I hope will help you when you're trying to learn and practice it. Below, somewhere in this bottom left or top corner, is the next video on Poomsaes and patterns for you to go and learn and practice for yourself. So why not go check them out? And as always, until the next time, Gam Sa Hae Ni.